I've been thinking about what to talk about in this video. I started the thought process. I wanted to truly break a barrier with this video. The barrier I want to break that I was thinking about is letting people in on the fact and helping them to realize there are a lot of successful people, that in the beginning of their whole story, they had no idea what they were doing. They had no idea where whatever they were doing was going. They had no idea. Now, that's not the case for everybody, but a big sum of people who are successful, whenever they start out. Now, you're probably asking, what does this have to do with me and what I'm doing, and how is he going to relate it back to what he's doing? Well, here's the thing. I have no idea what I'm doing. It is literally as simple as that. And the reason I want to share that with you guys is because I find that is valuable. The reason I find that valuable is just for the specific reason that I made in the beginning part of the video. I've seen successful people, whenever they start out and they tell their story, they start out by telling you that they had no idea what they were doing. And that one thing, honestly, it gives me hope. Because in all of this and all of what I'm doing, while I do have no idea what I'm doing, all that matters is that I'm doing. You're probably wondering what exactly that means. Or what do you mean by that, Hayden? What I mean by that is the only reason I'm still confident in my trajectory of me being successful, because I know I'm going to be successful. It's just a matter of patience and time. But the reason that gave me so much confidence is because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I see these people who are wildly successful, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be in the business world, whether it be in both. And I see them and what their lives look like now, and how fulfilled they are, and how happy they have become with their work. All that mattered in their lives whenever they were starting, they didn't even know they were starting. All that mattered to them was that they were doing, and they were doing and doing and doing. And what that means in your everyday life is always saying yes to things, always saying yes to do things that either make you uncomfortable, but you have to realize the most growth happens in uncomfortable situations. That's why I constantly try to put myself in situations like vlogging in public. That's a big one. That's super uncomfortable. But that specifically is going to push me to not care what other people, what their perspective of me is, and just focus on me and the voices in my head, and focusing on the only voice in my head that really truly matters. If I'm confident in what I'm doing and I'm doing what I need to do to be successful and to form habits that are going to push me to a successful and fulfilling and happy life in the future, focusing on that one voice, that's my voice. That's the only voice that matters when you're following those things. You don't have to let those negative voices in your head. You don't have to do that. That's not something you're up. You might feel obligated to do it. You might feel obligated to do it, but you don't have to do that. That's the thing that most people don't realize. It's like, oh, well, I have all these people around me that are just bringing me down. I hate to say this, but remove those people from your life. If somebody's bringing you down on a consistent basis and not building you up and doesn't think you're an amazing person and doesn't think you have the work ethic and doesn't build you up on a day-to-day basis, that person doesn't need to be in your life. So honestly, all of this to say, if this reaches one person, I don't care how many views this gets. If this reaches one person, if this changes the trajectory of somebody's life, them watching this video, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter to me if this video gets 1,000,000 views, 1,000 views, or 10 views. If this video reaches one person and changes the trajectory of their life for the better and shows them that all of what I'm saying is true, that's all that matters to me. Because I know, while I don't know what I'm doing, however long I've been pursuing this, I've been the happiest I've ever been in the pursuit of my career, ever in my life. Never been happier in the pursuit of my career than right now. And now some of you might say, oh, he's just putting up a front. He's lying for the camera. You can think that. Honestly, but that's not true. I'm more happy now than I ever have been in the pursuit of my career, in the pursuit of happiness in my life. Now, while I don't know what I'm doing, that fact is true. I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing that truly, truly matters is that you're doing. So don't wait for something. Don't wait for somebody to give you permission. Don't wait for somebody to give you the go ahead. Keep on doing. Do. Great things will come of it.